Hello guys and welcome back to another video by Lucky the Pug 69. Today we're going to be playing some more Minecraft. Now, as you can see, if you were watching the last video, if you were watching the last videos, this is the unlimited dog food thingy and unlimited experience. And so, if you don't know what this is, basically we found a zombie spawner that will spawn zombies and drop them down here. Now, if I hit them, they'll give me experience and drop their rotten flesh into here, which carries it into this chest. But, if I don't hit them, it just goes on auto, where it goes into here, the stuff drops into the hopper and goes into there, but I get no experience. So, oh, and if you don't know what a mob trap or a mob spawner is, it's something that, this is, I don't know why, oh, I know why this is. I need to figure out how to get this off, though. So if your screen is showing this, then I can explain to you why it's doing that. That's my sword. The reason it's doing this is because of the fact that... Well, this is gonna be fun, because I don't think I'll be able to build. Except for like that. Anyways, the reason it's like that is because my monitor got busted. And if you want to know how, you'll have to go check out the last video I made. Or one of the videos I made. I don't remember if it's the last one anymore. But let's get some iron, and hopefully we can get started on maybe building a better house. Whoop. That was a sad jump. Okay. And I hope my mic's not picking it up, because I am, like, spamming buttons. Come on. Okay. Get the iron. Get the iron. So, hopefully, either... Mine it. Just get the iron. Anyways. Hopefully, I can get a couple of videos out today, and if we can get... let's say maybe 7... let's go for 5 likes. We get 5 likes in the next couple of hours, then I'll make another video. And it'll be on either Minecraft or one of the other games I've been playing. Up to you guys. Okay, let's see. I'm gonna gather this iron and then make my way back to the surface. Cat, you scared me. Also, if you guys would like to, put some names down in the comments below for the cat. Because I don't know what I should name the cat, and I'm pretty sure this is the cat that ended the entire village, if you guys remember that. And if not, I really don't blame you. And if you don't know what I'm talking about, you'll have to go watch the video. So, I'm gonna grab this lapis. Yee! Cat, you did nothing! The cat did absolutely nothing. I'm sorry for if I destroyed your ears. But, cat, you really did absolutely nothing. You're supposed to protect me from creepers, kitten. Not sit there while the creepers eat me. No, stop typing T.
Cody Arid says TT.
Okay. That's gotta stop right now. Nope. Sorry for this. I don't know why my frickin'... I don't know why the... What's his name? The narrator's narrating things. Accessibilities... Stop.
Narrator, off.
Also, another thing that I'm just gonna say outright is, this is my brother's account, and me and my brother and my nephew share these accounts. So, get off of my screen. I don't... Okay, you know what? Yeah, sure. E. No, stop. So basically, the what's it called? So basically, we share accounts. So if my nephew is playing on one of the games that I have, it's not like it'll split screen. It won't split screen. It's gonna do something like we'll both control the same character. Which, if we get like some likes and maybe some people asking for it, maybe I'll get my nephew to get on and see if I can set up a call with him, and we can do a game like that, where me and him have to control it with the same thing. Okay, let's head over here and grab this iron. If I sound a little jittery, that's because I almost fell down the staircase getting off the school bus, so... I hear a skeleton. Cat, you better do your job. And I know my monitor is now super tiny now. It's like a maybe 6 by 6, not 6, maybe like an inch by one, like a foot and a half, okay. I need to just speak. So it's mainly like a foot on each side. It's like a foot. I don't know how I'm saying this, but it's like picture a normal ruler, okay? Now, picture 4 rulers in a box shape. That's what my monitor is basically. That's how big it is, and the screen's even smaller. Well, I found that. Is that light? Freedom? Okay, well this is lagging me. Again, I don't know if you guys are seeing it in the video or not, because... One, I don't know how Minecraft's gonna react to this, but I figured I should at least try to get some work done on the Minecraft world. I don't know how this is gonna react to it, being the fact that the game completely, like... not game, but my computer busted. Ow. I wish I would just shrink the inventory instead of making everything super, like, right on top of each other. Because that kind of makes life just evil. I'm also thinking about building a house for the last dog. Why are you all in my house? See, like, this works fine. Okay. I will be back in a sec, because I need to go check something. I think my dog's getting into the trash. Okay. Yes, she was in the trash. Okay, so. Something that me and my nephew came up with while watching an episode of Game Theory on Minecraft is... In one of his newest episodes of Game Theory on Minecraft, him and someone else who I don't remember the name of, and forgive me for not remembering, but whoever was there with him, they were speculating that, in that, the Minecraft people were, like, messing around with life in that. And they look really close to, in the, what are those new mobs called? I'm gonna remember it. I'm going to. Wait! You jumped over it! This is a creeper. Yeah, that was a creeper. He just stood there, motionless, and it was like, oh. The Warden, the new mob that's supposed to be added to Minecraft, they said that the Warden could go with the Stronghold as if it was guarding the Stronghold and then wandered off as being like the Guardian of it. Well, then that got me and my nephew thinking, how'd they get the blocks from the end to build the ender portal? Because you can clearly see ender portal blocks, or the end blocks. So where did they get the blocks from the end to do that? Because they didn't have a portal to get there, so they must have gone some way. So I'm thinking there were 3 original tribes of villagers, or of species, human-like species. There were the villagers, who only built what they needed to survive, and then forgot how to build and craft. Was I just shot it? Anyways, so there was the villagers, and then, or there could have been like, okay, so the villagers. Then you had the ancient crafters, who crafted things all the time and were super good at it. Then you had the people who lived in the end, soon to be called the Endermen. Now, my theory is that the Endermen, after years of doing that, teleported to the overworld and started trading with the normal builder, the pro builders, if you want. And so they're trading with the pro builders, and the pro builders who are experimenting with life create and kill the Wither. Because then, after killing the Wither, they try things that they haven't tried before. Like, they figured they can spawn things by using soul sand and heads. So what would happen if they used other stuff? So that's when why is everyone in my house? That's when they decide to try and use the endstone that the Endermen are giving them, and they try to do it with Eyes of Ender after killing some of them. And so while doing that, if they figure out how to make the portal. Well, after making the portal and going to the Nether and everything and killing the I think I'm gonna make my house like right here. So after killing the after killing the Wither so many times, they had so many Nether stars that they decided to come up with uses for them. And that's when they learned how to make the end crystals. Well, when they learned how to make the end crystals, they didn't know how to get. They were stuck in the end and they couldn't get back. So they were hoping the end crystals would make a portal for them to get back. Well, instead of making the portal, it spawned in a dragon, which unknown to the dragon, that the pro builders were the good guys, and so were the Endermen and everything. The Endermen started to kill the pro builders. The ones that were stuck in there tried to build houses in that to protect themselves, and the ones who were outside ended up coming in contact with diseases and everything, like the zombie virus, which you see everywhere in Minecraft now, because there had to be people left because of the you see zombies everywhere. And so I'm thinking that they came in contact with the zombie virus, and so people split up trying to find a way to cure it, which is some of them went off into the desert, maybe finding a cure from cactuses or something. And other ones tried to find stuff in the water to help them. Well, in the doing of this, they build iron golems that protect the villagers, because the villagers are hearing about this and they don't want to become zombies. So they build iron golems after using the pro builders' experiments of life. So when they use the experiments of life to build the iron golems, then they decide, well, then the villagers are good. So then the pro builders start designing creatures that'll help defend against their thing and defend against people who can turn into zombies. Which is when they build the Elder Guardians and the Guardians themselves. But they made a flaw with the Elder Guardian and the normal Guardians. All the people are infected as the zombies, and so when the people built it, those zombies went into the water, and since zombies can't swim, they started to sink. Well, that turning them into drowns, they couldn't, what are they called? The Elder Guardians and the normal Guardians wouldn't kill it because it wasn't considered a zombie to them. So, them not being considered zombie and being faster underwater caused the people caused the pro builders to end up caused the water temples to end up getting attacked by a whole massive bunch of water zombies, or drowns as they're called. And so in the middle of this drown attack, they are trying to find a way to protect themselves. And the Guardians clearly aren't doing anything about it, so they think, well, maybe if some of them escape. And then they're thinking, well, maybe we can find something to help us in the, they're like, maybe we can find something in the desert to help us. And so they go to the desert and start building temples and villages. Well, the temples don't end up helping them because they can't see. Like, they build the temples to help protect their treasures. The only problem is like the zombies that some of the people who were bitten and turned into zombies make their way over there. Some of the drowns do. And after weeks and days of sitting in the sun, they turn into husks, which end up hitting the village, end up killing the people who are in the jungle, not the jungle, in the desert, which in return makes them slow so that they can't run, and makes it so that they no longer can run away. But then the few people who get away manage to make it to the jungle. And it's the jungle where they decide to build little temples, hoping to pray to Minecraft God's Notch as to help them find a cure for it. Well, Notch, in doing so, most of the surviving people get taken out, but one of them is still left alive, which is your character. Your character not knowing what has happened, as I'm guessing being orphaned or something, waking up in the world. While he wakes up in the world, he checks around, trying to build new things and discover what's happening. Well, after the jungle temple was made, and Notch tried to help them, it ended up not getting to help them in time. Why am I missing a crafting table in here? After they ended up not being able to help them, Notch created a way to save villagers, because those were the only living people left in the game. Well, after that, some of the villagers became obsessed with wanting to know how death and everything worked, and that's when they decided to try it out for themselves, being exiled by the villagers. And while being exiled by the villagers make their own base. And in making their own base, they are studying everything that the pro builders did. And them fooling around with life again, discovered soul sand, and they ended up being able to bring back the souls to come back and fight for them. Well, them doing that causes a whole bunch of shenanigans and causes raids. Them with their raids, they attack the humans, namely you, the last human left alive. While you are being attacked, why do you guys keep leaving the door open? While you're being attacked, they can learn more about your buildings and everything by attacking where you live. And bringing us around for the full circle, bringing you back to how did you get here? Because the villagers don't know how you got here. The villagers sure don't know how. And so they and trying to figure out how you got here end up attacking you to loot your stuff and to see what they can learn about building. And I think that if even if anything, I'd like to see MatPat's theory on how they got the end blocks to the overworld without going to the end. I'd like to see how they managed that, or I'd like to hear his theory on it. So if we can get this to if we can get him to hear this, then it would probably make for a really cool episode, and it would just be great overall. Guys, I don't have corners, but that's my ramblings, or my rambling about theories for today. Okay, so got the glass. Might sneeze. Ow, I held in the sneeze. It hurt. Okay. Let's get this house underway. Creeper, you better just not. You better just not. Just not, you better just not. I'm not in the mood to mess with you. Yeah, no, I am in the mood to mess with you. Let's go. Alright, you had to swing. I forgot it's slow swinging. That's my bad. Villager, your house exploding's my bad. Don't worry, I'll just... Good as new. Can't even see the damage. I grabbed my axe. I didn't. I need to go grab some trees. I'll go harm yourself. Hooray. 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 Hooray, you. Hooray. What are you guys doing in the doorway? I swear, villagers. I don't know why I made a button. I need my saplings. Oh, that's right. I didn't have saplings. I just saw saplings over here. Oh, he's just checking out the damages to his house. Sorry about that. Yeah, sorry. But if it makes you feel any better, I didn't die. That's good. Besides from the Iron Golem, I'm one of the main protectors of your island. Or, not island, but your land? World? I don't know. Your base? Maybe. Okay, let's go gather some wood. Do 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 do. Boop boo doo boop. Boo doo boop. Boo doo boop boop. I'm gonna gather as much wood as possible. Also, I don't know if any of you know this, but if you have to carry an instrument and you're like me and have a saxophone and have to carry it to and from the bus, well, the reason I almost tripped off of the bus was because a kid had his, like, I think it was a giant saxophone. I think it was a tenor. But anyways, he had his saxophone sitting there in the aisle. And so I just want to say that for anyone who plays an instrument like the stout, for like the alto or the tenor, or even if you don't play an instrument and you just want to, it can be challenging with your instruments to get them to school and back and everything. Just because, like, flutes have it somewhat easy because they're able to carry it. Like, it's carryable and you're able to slide it right into your book bag. Trumpets, I'll give it to them. They have it harder to play, but it's easier to carry around still. Saxophone though are huge. You have to freaking get your reed wet. You have to be sitting up straight. You have to have tight muscles on your lips, and it's just a hassle basically. So yeah. And something else I know about saxophones is if you have to carry the saxophone around all day, like we do, or like we had to before we had to switch. You know, just before we switched the back to full, it was a drag, and I mean really, because I'm somewhat tall. I wouldn't go around saying I'm the tallest person in my school because I know I'm not, but I'm decently tall for my age. And so walking around in school and having my saxophone down to my ankles, and every time I go to walk it like flat tire me, that gets kind of annoying. Especially when it almost trips you like 4 times in the hallway. But what else? Yeah. So if you guys do have a favorite instrument that you just like to hear overall, let me know in the comments. Just say like, my favorite instrument is the flute, or the saxophone, or the tuba, or just I don't have one, or I like the xylophone. I like drums. The bass is pretty cool. Just a little comment. Won't take you much time. Okay, let's see. Let's get back to wood. Okay. Also, last night I was up super late because my family was making a gingerbread house for Halloween. And my niece, who's like, I want to say she's 3 or 4, she built her part of the gingerbread house was completely covered in frosting and a whole bunch of different kinds of sprinkles. And so when my brother went to put the roof on the top of the cake, they all fell off, and he was covered in sprinkles. And it was funny, yeah. And like, we created little people that my sister kept saying looked like Among Us characters, which I still don't see where she's seeing that. But yeah, I'm right there with you, villager. So yeah, that's about it. Just overall fun with family. My brother's got to go to Texas for his work. He works at Kalahari as security. Doot, 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 doot. Not exactly sure how I want to do this. I had somewhat of a design in my head, but it's gonna be so much worse than what I wanted. Just because I'm trying not to mess it up. Let's put this here. Blop, blop. Blop. Okay, blop, 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 blop. Then 1, 2. Nope. Why did you have to place that way? Why can't you just be a good log? Hello, cat. We're gonna do this. Where are the doors? Right there. Okay. Nope. Sometimes my mouse scrolls, and sometimes it doesn't scroll, and it's really annoying. Okay. Place that and that. That. This. This is one too far. 1, 2, 3, 4. Nope. That's all wrong. Well, I think I'm gonna finish this up in the next video. Or maybe I'll just do some of it off camera and show you guys the finished thing when I'm done. But, yeah. So, I will see you guys in the next one. If you enjoyed it, please hit the like button and subscribe. If you do want to hit that like button and subscribe, if you do hit the like button and subscribe, I should say, you can ring the bell. That should be right next to the little, I think it pops up right when you hit the subscribe button. But yeah, you can hit that bell and it'll let you know and notify you whenever a new video comes out by me. But I will see you in the next one. Hope you guys have a wonderful day, and goodbye.